And hello, Creeplings. Lupus Creepus is here, and I have read a lot of ritual pastas, especially since starting Will It Kill Me, as I'm trying to find cool and interesting things to do for you guys. The problem with a lot of them is they take place in very specific locations that I happen to live nowhere near. Except this one. This ritual, the dealer, happens to take place in Old Town Sacramento, which is only about an hour drive from me. So I was pretty excited to just stumble across that one. And also I have to say, the prize is pretty nifty too. So the dealer is actually a very easy pasta to do. What it says is that you go down to Old Town Sacramento at about 2 o'clock in the morning. And if you go across the street from a very popular costume store called Evangeline's, you'll find 2 doors. I'm not going to go into all the details about what to do once you get to them, but if you go through the right door, you'll meet a dark figure, and by asking particular questions and passing a test in which he lays out 3 cards and picking the correct one, you can visit 2 locations, one of which is a vintage toy store, where you can take, I believe, 3 toys from wherever, any time period, any location, and they'll be in mint perfect condition, great if you're a collector. But the one I'm interested in is the second location. If you happen to pass the card test, he'll take you to an arcade where you can play video games from the past, the present, or even the future. So you could sit down and be like, I'm gonna play Halo 6, or Resident Evil 10, or I'm hoping maybe Silent Hills? Probably not, because I don't think that game's ever actually going to come out. Now, the dangerous part is, once you're asked to pick a card, if you pick the wrong one, well, the ritual doesn't say what happens to you, but I'm assuming that you die, because it's always death. So I had a chance to actually head down to Old Town Sacramento at about 2 o'clock in the morning, and well, I have the footage right here thanks to my handy GoPro camera. Let's check it out. Alright, there's Evangeline's costume. 2/16 between 1 and 3. Let's go across the street and see what happens. These look like them. Yeah, I think that leads down. The door is unlocked. No dark figures, though. That thing kind of scares me, that freaking headless mannequin. Well, I guess I'm not playing video games tonight. At least not this. Well, Creeplings, looks like I don't get to play games from the future. Oh well. But one thing I did notice is that Old Town Sacramento is pretty active for it being 2 o'clock in the morning. I was expecting a lot less people there than I actually found, and it was pretty well lit. So maybe that has something to do with it. Perhaps the dark figure will appear on more off nights. Like if you went down there like a Monday or Tuesday night, you might come across him hanging out there just because of less people. I do also have to admit that that corridor was kind of creepy, especially being, even though it was well lit and everything and there were people around, I did get some odd vibes going in there. But of course, I did go in there at 2 in the morning, so that could have something to do with it. Overall, my opinion of this ritual is I think it's a nice little story. I think a local happened to find this location and thought it would make a really nice location for this ritual pasta, but I don't think it really goes much from there. A nice creepy little location and a good story came out of it, but I don't think that you're going to find games from the future by going down this corridor. But we're going to keep trying to see if we happen to come across a ritual that works, guys. Don't forget, the next Will It Kill Me is going to be a live stream where we're going to get 10 people together and do the Answer Man ritual, and maybe a few others, as well as answering some questions. If you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And we have a lot more going for you guys, so be prepared and keep an eye on the channel. Anyway, this is Lupus, and I'm out.